City Knit Girls. I'm Carrie.
I'm June.
And I'm Patty.
And this is episode 27.
27, yeah.
We're a knitting podcast, so we come together and talk about our knitting and our projects and our yarn and just to spend some time with you.
Yay. We want to thank all our subscribers for joining us for this podcast, and also welcome any new subscribers as well. We're really excited to spend some time with you.
And we hope everyone is safe and healthy and doing okay during this time of, staying at home. And it's an interesting time, right? So we hope you're all well.
Yeah, I think, well, we were just talking about this. We're all getting a little bit sick of being at home, but, it's the best thing for right now, and the safest thing to do as well. So
with the nice weather coming and it's the long weekend, you just want to get out and do things and camp and whatever, and you just can't, but that's okay. There's lots to do at home, lots of veggie gardens to build and stuff like that. So
yeah, and it won't last forever. We'll be able to do those things again, hopefully soon.
Exactly. Yeah. And things are starting to open up. Like there's a bit of hope in the horizon, slowly as we move into the first stage. Like I heard on the news tonight that a few things are going to open up, like veterinarian offices and I think dentists and, so we'll get there. We're getting there, baby steps.
For sure.
And it's kind of nice also that because the retail's opening up a bit too, but it's nice that it's still curbside. So you can just call them and drive up with your car and they load it in for you. I kind of like that.
I would be okay if curbside pickup stays forever. I'm not a huge go into places and shop. On a good day, I've been doing my grocery orders online for over 2 years now because I'm not a big fan of stores. So I'm good with the curbside pickup. That's for sure.
I really like it too.
Me too. I feel so spoiled.
Friends and family, that's the tough part where you spend time together. So
yeah, I think a big thing for me right now too has been the parks being closed, like the provincial parks. We're in Canada for anyone who's, for those who are watching. So all of our provincial parks have been closed, national parks. But I think starting in June, they're going to start opening up, not for camping, but at least you can go walking on the trails and use the facilities, which will be really
actually the Pinery, which is one of the parks that I love to go to, is opening for May 2-4 weekend. So they're open, but you can't camp. So you can get a day pass, spend the day, but there's no camping yet. So hopefully
May 2-4. So which is what we call it here is May 2-4.
Well, it's actually Victoria Day,
long weekend, but it's always been known as May 2-4. And for those that don't know what that is, a 2-4 is a case of beer. So it's a good weekend to do stuff. This is my official weekend of opening the pool and getting the gardens going and stuff. So it's the introduction of summer, which makes me happy.
Yeah, it's funny. May 2-4 is just an automatic thing that I call this weekend, even though officially it's called Victoria Day.
Here. I have to think, oh yeah, it's Queen Victoria's birthday.
For sure.
All right, so shall we talk some knitting? Okay. How about if we start with what we did on Monday? Okay. So for the very first time, we had a virtual knit night, and Carrie posted the information for it on Instagram. And we had several people join us, and it was super nice. It was so nice to meet everybody at Knit Night. And we had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of talk, a lot of knitting. It was great.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed it so much that we are going to have another one. We're not sure when, but we will we will let you all know when we decide to do that. We'll probably post it on Instagram again.
Yeah,
it's so fun because it was, you know, knitters from all over, right? We had Michigan and Chicago and Pennsylvania and BC, and so it was so cool to be able to like sit together and knit where you'd never have that opportunity unless you're at a festival. But really, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So thanks to everyone who joined. I know, like, it can be a little bit intimidating to join a knit night, you know, a little bit nerve-wracking at first, but I think we ended, like, it was fine. There wasn't an issue at all. Everybody had fun. So if you are thinking about it, doing it, but you feel a little bit shy, don't worry about it. Just come join us. And we'll have a lot of fun.
It was good fun.
Yeah.
All right. So like I said, we'll have another one and we'll post that on Instagram. Weeks, I would think. Let you know. Okay. Also, so, and they all end on June 30th, the last day of June. We've been running a sweater knit along since the beginning of January, and it's unbelievable how many people have joined us. It's amazing. We're getting close to, I think, almost 400 FOs in that thread, which is incredible. We have some beautiful prizes for that. And then also we're doing a sock knit along, which we started, I don't know when that was, maybe in March.
Yeah, I think it was like maybe 2 episodes ago. I don't remember.
Who knows what day it is anymore. So.
I know. It's a while ago.
Anyways, we've been running that for a while, and there's been a lot of participants in that as well. You still have lots of time. I would think you could even still at this point knit a sweater. And also, you know, time for socks as well. And then just this past week, or was it the week before? Anyways, we decided to do a shawl knit along. So for the shawl knit along, we decided that whips are welcome. So if you're already working on a shawl and you finish it, you're welcome to post it in the shawl knit along. June, Carrie, and I decided to cast on Breath and Hope by Casapinka. So, and we'll show you that in a little while. But so we're knitting that shawl, but you can enter any shawl, and it's a make along, not a knit along. So if you want to crochet, or, you know, however you like to make a shawl, as long as you make it, you can enter. And that knit along will also end on June 30th. So you should have lots of time to get your shawls in there.
Yeah, make it nice and easy. And there's already 4 finished object shawls.
Yeah, and we just started that one. So that's amazing.
Yeah, for
sure. That's amazing.
It is, yeah.
Amazing.
And all 3 of the knit alongs or make alongs, it's amazing to see everybody's finished objects.
Yeah.
You guys are incredible knitters, honestly.
We decided to do the knit along because for those that have watched us from the beginning, for a while there, we'd all knit the same object, and we'd always chunk it out into sections. And oftentimes we'd pick patterns that were already sectioned out, and we would knit along together, and each week we'd take on a new section. And it had been a while since we had done that. You know, we've been doing knit alongs. We were like, yeah, we're going to knit a sweater. Yeah, we're going to knit some socks, but it was never the same item. So when the Casapinka shawl came up for LYS Day, and we saw it, we were like, we have to do this. And it was sectioned out into 10 sections. So we're like, it's perfect. So that it was sort of a last minute decision. We all had already been in our shopping carts looking for the yarn without even talking about it, and then just decided. So it's kind of like bringing it back to our original knit alongs that we used to do with the 3 of us, and super fun on the same project, which is a lot of fun because it's been a while. So
and I also
forgot. Oh, sorry.
I also love the fact that Casapinka puts out this LYS shawl every year. She does a pattern every year for LYS, and it's it's a great way to kind of promote supporting your local yarn store, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Were
And I
you-
really appreciate, it's not actually her at Casapinka that writes it, it's Sharon the cat, right?
So her pattern corrections are the best thing during quarantine. Like I could read those all the time. They're so funny.
They're hilarious. She's got an amazing sense of humor.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
guys want to show?
Yeah, we could actually.
Okay. So in our usual fashion, same pattern, but 3 completely different yarn choices.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun. So you can see what it looks like all different ways.
You want to go, June?
Sure. Okay. So mine is, here's mine.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks really nice.
I kind of wanted it to be similar to the colors that Casapinka did.
Yeah,
it was hard online. Yeah, it was hard online, like when you're shopping online, to find the right colors, and they were sold out a lot of places. So anyway, I ended up getting this yarn from Feather Your Nest in Sarnia. I called Terry, and she was so amazing. She took pictures of yarn in the store and texted me pictures, and the 2 of us picked this out together, and it was a lovely experience. So
nice.
This is mine. Yeah, and I'm using Hedgehog Fiber Skinny Single. So it looks probably not, I don't think it's showing up as bright.
It looks
is in person.
It looks nice, yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
It's pretty. So this one is Fly, and this one is Iris.
Nice.
Something nice and springy.
That's awesome. Looks good.
Thanks.
So I purchased my yarn from LYS that I'd never been to before, and it's about an hour out of London. I think it's in Waterloo. It's called Shall We Knit. But then, so I have the yarn that I bought from Shall We Knit, but I didn't end up knitting with that yarn for this shawl. So I may do another one, but I didn't think it was going to come on time, and we really wanted to cast on. So I did a stash dive and picked some yarn that I had picked or bought that when we went to Rhinebeck last. And
that looks really nice.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty bright, but I love it. It's making me really happy. I don't know. I just needed something bright and cheery. So the yarn is Cat Sandwich Fibers, and it's beautiful yarn. And I picked, or the colors are Pinky Kinky and Ice Cream Cone Cupcakes.
Cute.
Oh, nice. That looks really good together, Patty.
Yeah, I really like it. It's very contrasty.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And this last section that we did was super quick, and I was happy about that because I have lots of other projects on the go right now. So it was nice to do a short one.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a fun shawl. Can you hold yours up? Because mine's doing the same, and I wasn't sure if it was a mistake, but if you hold up the tail end, it curls.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to.
It's called a boomerang shape.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to do a curly Q. I looked in if you look in the pictures of hers, you can see that.
It's like the shape of a moon right now.
Yeah, it's cute.
It is
fun.
Nice. And then mine, it doesn't have as much contrast, but I actually like that. I like that it's sort of muted together, and it's hard to tell. Like you look at it once and you see stripes, and then you don't. So here is mine.
Oh, I see your stripes. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So I'm using Leo and Roxy. It's the 2 colors that I ordered from Little Red Mitten. And the gray is Meredith. And the greenish one is Unicorn Garden.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Does it have some purple in it?
Yeah.
The unicorn garter, yeah. Because I can see, like, it's for some reason, it's kind of making the gray have a bit of a purple tone when the
I
two
think the gray
together.
might have a bit of a purple undertone, which is why it blends together.
Yeah.
That's why when I was knitting it, it was sort of blending, but I don't mind it at all blending. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
I'm excited to keep knitting this.
Yeah.
So.
It's a fun pattern so far.
And I may have dropped a stitch.
Oh. Whoops.
But I'm just going to sew in later and fix that after. So
perfect.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I think that's it for our cows. So we have all the information up on Ravelry. And for the shawl one, whips are welcome. So if you already have a shawl on your needles, you're more than welcome to join us. And all 3 of the knit alongs are ending June the 30th. And thank you for everybody for participating. We love seeing all of your FOs and your chatter and everything. It's amazing.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
All right, should we talk about what we're wearing?
Well, actually, why don't we announce our winner?
Oh, yes, of course.
So, do you want to talk about it, June or Carrie?
Sure. So last episode, we talked about a stay home, stay safe giveaway that we decided to put out there and see what everyone was doing to pass the time and with being at home and some of the stay-at-home orders that are happening all around the world. So we put it out there. We had a giveaway, which Patty's showing, of Ginger Snap, their DK Luxe yarn in the limeade colorway, which is so springy and pretty, and matches beautifully with the Ginger Snap Wizard of Oz project bag that goes with it.
I love that bag.
So we put it out there to say, just tell us what you're doing. How are you staying safe? Give us ideas, things like that. So we had almost 350 comments, which was amazing.
And I would say I was on YouTube duty this last time, and I managed to read all of them, but not only read all of them, comment back to everyone. And I loved it. I enjoyed it so much. It was so nice hearing, just connecting that way, just to know, everybody's doing okay and we're all getting by and we're in this together. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
Give us our knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of knitting going on.
And because there's 3 of us, like we take turns doing things. So. Yeah. but we read them all. Like Carrie and I, like all 3 of us read all the comments.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So lovely and heartwarming and encouraging. So
it actually took me until today to finish responding to all of them, but I got them all done. So I just took my time because I wanted to make sure, like, I read them through, and it was just really nice. Anyways,
for sure.
So
we randomly drew one of the comments, and the winner is
Vicky Shaw.
Congratulations, Vicky. I'm allowing myself to start as many new knitting projects as I want during this crazy time to cheer myself up.
Good for you.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's great advice.
Yeah, whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, pass it on. Love it. Congrats.
So that's Vicky. So anyways, Vicky, if you could contact us, probably the best way would be through our Ravelry, like on Ravelry would be good. And if not, you can always send us a message on Instagram as well. So yay, congrats.
Congratulations. All right, Jane, now let's talk about FOs. What are you wearing?
So I am wearing the Livy Shawl by Tammy Gore. I just finished it last night and I love it. It's so cute. I'm gonna take it off. So I knit it with the Trey Liz yarn that I showed on the last couple of episodes that I picked up at Rhinebeck. So the yarn is single ply merino, and I absolutely love the shawl. So I'm gonna try to show it here. So it started down here. I think it's the same shape as the feather one by Andrea Dre Renee Knits. What is that one called? The feather. Anyway, so it starts down here and then it goes out into a triangle this way. And then it starts to decrease on one side. And then the other tail is over here.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Really pretty.
Yeah, and it was a super easy, relaxing knit. Most of it is just garter stitch, and it's just a really simple thing that you do in the middle to make it grow. And there's only a little 2 lace sections. They're not even lace. It's just yarn over sections in here. But if you want a quick, nice, light summer shawl, it used maybe 3/4 of a skein of each color. And you can totally knit this while you're watching Netflix and and relaxing. Yeah, and it's just a nice lightweight shawl.
Yeah.
It's not even a full 2 skeins, so it's big enough. But I mean, it's not going to keep you super warm. But I feel like it's more like an accessory shawl.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice.
Thanks. I really like it.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I may knit it.
You should.
Thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. I might put tassels on it. What do you guys think?
Cute.
Does it need tassels?
It would look cute with tassels, but I like it like that.
Those colors are really pretty, June. Like I said the last time, I couldn't envision those 2 skeins of yarn together, but now that they're knit together, they look amazing.
Yeah, they do.
They really complement each other. Yeah, I really like it.
Good.
Nice. Congrats. I am wearing my super simple summer sweater. Finally, it's done. Yay. So I knit this out of the Leo and Roxy wool cotton blend, their new eco line, in their natural colors. I think this is like color 1 and this is color 3 maybe. It's the pattern by Hoagie Locatelli, and it's top down. It has split hem. I can't stand up. I'm trapped in here. It has a split hem. It's super comfortable. I haven't blocked it yet. I finished it like 2 weeks ago and I still haven't blocked it. So I will be blocking it tonight to soften it up a bit, but it's super comfortable and it's not heavy. Like June was asking me before we started recording if it was a really warm sweater, and it's not. And I think it's because it's got the cotton in it.
Yeah.
That it's not.
Yeah.
It looks amazing, and it looks like it fits you absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, it's a great fit. I think the sleeves might grow a little bit. I don't know when I wash and block it, but which I'm okay with because right now they're like right at my wrist, and I do prefer a bit of a longer sleeve when I have a sweater on. But yeah, I love it. I'm so happy I did it. I'm on this stripe kick right now with all my sweaters and knitting stripes, but I love it. I would knit another one of these in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and it's an easy sweater. It's actually a good sweater, I would say, for as a beginner sweater.
Yeah, for sure.
And her because I've knitted as well, her patterns are extremely well written. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun. And I've seen other people where they decided not to stripe it and just do it all one color, and it looks really nice like that as well. And then I've seen others where they play with the stripes where they're, every stripe is a different color, or they add in, instead of 2 colors, 3 colors.
Making stripes a little shorter. Like
yeah, you can do all sorts of different variations with it, which is awesome. I like flexible patterns like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Little Red Mitten and Leo and Roxy are doing a knit along for this. So I'm going to enter.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever entered a knit along before.
No? Oh, there you go.
I have very few. I always say I'm going to, but then when it push comes to shove, I actually don't. I forget to post it.
Me too. So, and I can't.
I remember, and then I go in and I'm like, oh, that ended 2 weeks ago.
I have a few of them, but not many either. But,
yeah. So I will enter. I'm going to wash and block it tonight, and I will take some photos tomorrow and post it.
Perfect.
Good job. And that didn't take you very long. Like, when did you cast it on?
Yeah, it hasn't been a long time since I casted it on. It's a really good, easy knit for, like Patty said, if you want to try a sweater, try this one because it's just straight knitting in the round primarily, except your increases up here. And then just keeping track of when you need to switch your stripes, which is easy with a counter, right? So it's not a difficult sweater to knit. I think maybe just a month. And that was putting it down and picking it up. Like I wasn't focused primarily on this as my only knit. So it didn't take long at all. It's worsted weight too. So it goes quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you, Patty? What are you wearing?
This isn't something I finished recently. I think I did this last summer, but this is one of the soldatnas that I knit. So the body is, sorry, I can't get up either, but
trapped in our location.
It's like that. And I decided with this one to do a 3/4 length sleeve. So I think the sleeve normally ends here or here? Here?
Nope. Yep, right there.
Right there. But which I did with my other one, but I decided I just wanted a little longer sleeve on this one. And I really like it because you can wear it when it's a little cooler out still, right? So the yarn I used for this sweater is
was it Sea Turtle?
Sea Turtle Fiber Arts. And her yarn is so soft, like it's beautiful yarn. And I just love her dyeing techniques as well. Her yarns always have little specks of color in it. So it's not like solid one color. You always get little, I don't know, there's depth to it, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think June was talking about this Soldatna not too long ago, but it's a great starter colorwork sweater to do. It's top down, easy construction. The color work, you don't have to carry your floats very much. So, and you're only ever using 2 colors, which is great. And I love it. It's just a fun sweater to wear. The colors are bright, but I felt like it's kind of gray out today. And I'm like, I just need something cheerful to wear. I haven't worn this, I think, in probably 4 months or something like that. But I was really happy I pulled it out of the closet.
I love that sweater on you. That's one of my favorite sweaters that you've knit. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to wear. Like it's an easy sweater to wear. The pattern too, like it's in the pattern, it shows it as a cropped sweater, but you can definitely add length to it. You have to buy a little more yarn, but it's very easy to add some length to it.
The first one I knit as a crop, and then the second one I added length to it, and I'm happy I did with the second one.
Yeah, I think this one I added a little bit of length to it, but it still is fairly cropped.
Mm-hmm.
Like just below my belly button.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Mine, I've only made one and it's quite cropped and I love it, but I don't always feel like you have to wear the right shirt underneath in order
to wish it was a bit
longer. Yeah. Pardon?
You wish it was a bit longer.
I do, but I had only bought enough wool of the one color to make it crop. So I would definitely recommend if you're going to make it, think about that. And if you don't want it to be cropped, buy an extra skein of what color do you need? Of the body color,
yeah,
right?
I would.
Oh, of the top color is the one that you need. I can't remember.
I think it's the body color.
Is it?
I think it's in my case, it would be this turquoise aqua color.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
And then at the bottom is that might have been a weird shot. Sorry.
No, it wasn't at all. You just.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. Anyways, oh, I can show you here. So at the bottom of the sweater, it also has this detail.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a nice sweater. It's a great pattern. It's really fun to do. It doesn't take very long to knit it either. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Does anybody have any more FOs?
I do. So I've showed these already, but I just wanted to quickly show because I finished them. Are my shorty socks.
Nice.
Very nice, June.
Thank you. So I used a vanilla sock pattern for afterthought. So you literally just cast on your number of stitches, do your ribbing, whatever ribbing you want to do. And I did them top down. You just knit a great big tube, get to where you want to make the toes, do your toes, cast off, and then afterwards figure out where you want your heel to be and you pick up those stitches and cut it. So yeah, and I ran out of yarn of this color. This is Woolberry, really pretty yarn. I forget what color it is, but I was running out. So I just faded in another yarn, which is, this one is by Amy Lawrence. It's the Pigeon Carrier.
Fancier.
Pigeon Fancier. And I thought, you know what, they go all right together.
Oh, they go great.
Yeah, and this is also by Stranded. And I've just been practicing. I also have started, I'll show after, I've started another one. I'm going to try two. And if I really like how these socks fit and I feel practiced, then I'm going to crack open a really nice a skein of yarn, like maybe my mustache yarns or something, and make another pair.
Nice.
I wanted to do a couple practice first because I tell you, it's a little bit scary to cut it open. And
are you going to do the lifeline going forward?
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to do the lifeline because the lifeline, what I do is on the first one, I don't do the lifeline because I don't know exactly where I want to put the heel until after I've knit it.
Okay.
Okay. And then once I do the first one to figure out, and I figured out where I want it, then the second one, I do the lifeline so it's in the exact same spot.
Got it.
Nice.
Yeah. You need really good lighting and you almost need a magnifying glass. But it works. It's actually pretty good. You should, if anyone hasn't tried that yet and you want to give it a try, you should. It's not that bad.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I don't have an FO, but I have a hoe. You guys pretty.
Oh, pretty.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
I casted these on yesterday.
That's amazing.
So the yarn that I use, so first of all, the pattern, I didn't use a pattern. I just did a plain vanilla sock. Except for the heel, I did a square heel, or also known as a Dutch heel. And I really like that heel. It fits nice on the foot and everything. Yeah, and it was real. I've never done just a plain vanilla sock before, and I can't believe how quickly they knit up. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So the yarn, the smoky purple color that I used for the toes, heels, and cuff, I don't know what yarn it is. I just grabbed it from my stash. It was just a mini skein that I had. And then the main color for this sock is a Molly Klein sweet tea fingering, and it's called, the colorway is called Anastasia.
It's pretty
beautiful. She did it really, like, it's a really nice, I can tell it's been dyed really nicely. Like, I don't see any pooling. Yeah, it is well distributed. It's gorgeous.
It looks good, eh?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Nice.
I definitely want to do some more vanilla socks.
I love vanilla socks because you don't have to think. You're just knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the square heel is like, it's probably my favorite heel.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's my hoe.
Nice.
And what about Mary?
I have a hoe. I don't have an FO. I just have a hoe. I finally finished the one sock, the never ending socks. So I don't have a sock blocker, sorry. This is Scrumptious Pearl in the King of the North colorway. And same thing, just a vanilla sock, square heel. That's it.
Nice.
So pretty.
They're my Christmas socks, and they're already done. I'm ready for Christmas.
And that's Game of Thrones, right? King of the North.
King of the North is Game of Thrones, yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I like you mentioned. Sorry, my dog. Straight vanilla. That's all I need. I had cast this on and was doing the vanilla latte pattern, which is just a rib pattern all the way through. I'm like, no, I don't like it. So I took it out. And then I cast something on that had like a lacy thing in it. I'm like, no, I don't like it. Took it out. So I finally just did vanilla. I think originally when I added this to my project page, it was like last October. And I just finally finished a sock because I didn't like any of the patterns I was picking for it. And I think it's because it's self-striping that I just wanted something plain.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it looks good.
Nice. Well, I might as well show my hoe too. We all have a hoe. So this is my other practice sock. I don't have it on a thing. So
that's so pretty. Those colors are really nice, June.
Thanks. So these are the same colors left over from my exploration station. So I'm gonna have a pair of socks to match my shawl. And this one is Life in the Long Grass, and then the other two are from Knit Crate. I think there's an Uru. I got them a couple years ago, and they have some stellina in them, so they're fancy. Anyway, yeah, I like them. So I'm gonna get this one finished.
Nice.
All the hose. And for anybody who has never heard that term before, it means half object, right?
Yes. Oh, that's funny. All right. So who has whips?
I have one whip that I can show.
Cool.
Hold on. So a couple episodes ago, we showed the wonderful gifts that Unit had sent us. And mine was a t-shirt that I'm knitting with Shibui Reed, which is their silk merino blend. And it's a striped tee. So this is the progress I've had so far on it. It is so light. I cannot wait to wear this. I'm so excited. It's like the perfect springy t-shirt.
Nice.
So just on the raglan increases, I'm almost on those before I slip for the sleeves. It's a pattern by Unit. It was free. I feel like it just stopped being free they've been posting it all week on Instagram, but it was a free pattern. Highly recommend checking out Unit because they keep releasing some of their patterns as free throughout this. So it might not be free right now, but it could pop up again. And they have a ton of sweaters, ton of shawls, ton of blankets. It's pretty easy.
The patterns are really nice.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do know the colorways. The blue is called Deep Water, and then the gray is called Ash. And it's Shibui Echo, not Reed. Sorry, Shibui Echo.
So what's the composition of that yarn?
It's 52% silk, 48% fine merino.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's a fingering weight, very lightweight sweater.
Beautiful.
So pretty. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm craving like t-shirts and tanks right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Nice.
that's my whip, my only whip right now.
Nice. I'll show a whip. I talked about this on the last episode, but I joined Lisa Hands is having a shawl mystery knit along right now, and I decided to participate. And so if you are participating in the mystery knit along and don't want to see what I think since we podcast, I've done clue 2 and 3. So so this will be showing clues 1, 2, and 3. But I just love it. It's such a fun, been a fun shawl to knit on. It's going to be kind of hard to show. So this here was clue 1.
Pretty.
And from there, I knit on the right side of it. Oh, on this side of it for clue 2. So that's what it looks like. And then it continued on the other side for clue 3.
Those colors look so nice together, Patty.
It's pretty, eh?
Yeah.
It's funny, this section right here at the very end, it looks like cookies and cream to me.
It does.
But so really pretty. I'm really liking it.
Pretty.
And I'm assuming it's going to be like more like a wrap other than a shawl, because so there's 2 clues left. Yeah, there's 2 clues left, and she's releasing the clues every Friday. So this Friday will be 4, and then next Friday will be 5.
Stop. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay. So the yarns that I'm using for that, my speckly light color is a Zen Yarn Garden, and it looks like that. And then my chocolate brown is a Tanis Fiber Arts, and it's all in fingering weight. And then the purple, it's
sparkly.
Yeah, it's got sparkles in it. It's more like a garnet purple, and that is a Knitology by Knit Crate.
Nice.
Gorgeous. I love the colors.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun.
I bet.
Yeah.
Pretty pattern.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So she said in her pattern to leave the middle stitch from the spine of the wrap on a hook, because we're going to be doing something with that stitch. So right now I have a stitch marker there, but I think it's going to be a tassel or something. That's going to be all of it. So that's kind of fun.
Cute.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's a big shawl too. Like that's like a 3 skein shawl. It's pretty big.
Yes. Yeah. So I because these are live stitches on both ends, I guess we'll be continuing off of both ends. So it's going to be really long.
Great choices.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
How about you, June?
Yeah, I have one whip. At the moment, I've been concentrating on my socks and my shawl. And what prompted this is I've been really cold and working from home, and our house is cold and it's been cold out. And I just like one night, I'm like, I need a furry warm cardigan that I can just like wrap around. And I like a cardigan and like for when I go for a walk. So anyway, I asked these girls for some help, and we decided they gave me some ideas, and I decided on the Girlfriend Cardi by Annick Struck, which is a lovely, I'm sure Carrie can insert a picture of it, but it's a lovely all garter stitch shawl that with pockets. So number one, it's super easy to knit because it's completely garter stitch. And number two, the pockets are amazing, and I want to make it really long, and I'm pairing fingering yarn weight with mohair. So it's probably going to take, even though I want this like yesterday, it's probably going to take me a long time to knit because it's so long, but this is my start.
Looks nice and fuzzy.
Yeah, I know. I wish you guys could feel it. It's so soft. I'm using the Art Feel yarn that I actually ordered for something else. I've decided I'm going to use it for this instead. And it's a really nice plump fingering weight. So paired with the mohair, it just feels so soft and squishy. And this is a really neat pattern. It starts, I've never done this before. So it was an I-cord cast on. So I had to do, so this is the back. The top of the back. So I had to make this long I-cord, and then you pick up stitches along the I-cord. So it's going to give it like, there's some piping detail around it, which I think Annick Struck likes her patterns are simple, but she has all these little fine touches in them that
They're
make
very
it
refined.
very refined. Yes. Yeah. So, and even the edging here, because I'm going to join the front, like the front's going to be joined on here, but it's like an I-cord edging here. So that's going to be noticeable. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. So anyway, I'm going to start with this color, and this color is going to be the whole top, like it's a drop shoulder. And then starting after, like probably after the whole top, I'm going to fade in 2 other colors. So I'm going to fade in at the bottom these colors.
Pretty.
Yeah, so it'll be mostly this and then fading in. Actually, I should show you the skein like that.
Nice.
Okay, it'll be fun. I'm sure this is going to be a project that I'm going to be working on for quite a while. Maybe I'll have it for the fall. But it's an easy one because it's just garter. I feel like it's just something I could pull out and knit anywhere. So.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Cool. Do you have any more whips, Carrie?
Just the other sock that I'm working on, but I don't need to talk about it because I showed the hoe. So we're almost there. We're at the heel.
Oh, good. I have another whip that I've been working on a test knit for Sabito Farm. And it's a sweater that's called Oak and Acorn. I don't know. I think she's releasing it sometime in June because we're supposed to have them done for the beginning of June. So this sweater it's a colorwork sweater using 2 colors, and it's worked from bottom up, which I'm not used to doing, and it's not my preferred method either. I mean, I think we're spoiled by top-down sweaters because, you know, you just get used to knitting it that way, but also it gives you a chance to try it on to see if it fits when you get to a certain point and all that. So I'm just kind of going by for measurements, just other sweaters that I've knit to make sure that I have the right body length and sleeve length. But I do have the body and sleeves all on one needle and the color work started. And this is what it looks like.
That color is so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Raspberry, right?
Yeah. So it's got acorns on the sleeve, which is a cute detail. And I'm not quite halfway through the yoke yet.
I love it. The color work is so crisp. Like you can so tell that that's oak leaves and acorns. Like it's so.
It's cute.
It's adorable. I love it.
That's why I wanted to sign up for this test because I thought the sweater was just so cute. So the color that I'm using, the pink color or the deep pink or whatever it's called is called raspberry. And then the white or creamy color is just natural.
So pretty.
Yeah, so I'm really happy that I've gotten this far. I can't wait to have it off the needles because it's so cute. And I must say Sabito yarn is amazing. It's this is 100% merino, non-superwash, but it's soft. I haven't even washed it yet, and it's soft and it feels almost velvety. It's amazing yarn. I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So
yeah, so
I can't wait to touch it.
yeah, June, you would love this yarn. I know you would love it. Yeah, so hopefully the next time we podcast, I have this done. I'm sure I will.
I'm sure you will too.
I'm almost done.
Sorry for my dog barking. One of the things about doing this by Zoom, like our regular podcast format, we're at Patty's house, it's nice and quiet, the lighting's good.
And Oakley barking and whining in the background, and now they're outside and investigating the pool. So that's why I keep doing this, to make sure they don't like tumble in.
My dogs aren't even here right now, so it's super quiet here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any more whips, June?
Nope.
All right. What about acquisitions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Of
of course. We've been stuck at home. What else are we doing except acquiring new things? I only have one to show tonight, and it's I ordered the Timber Yarns twin sock set for the colorway she put out called Heroes.
Yeah.
And I am like furiously trying to finish my other socks so I can cast these on because I love all of the colors in here. So she put this out in honor of all of the frontline and essential workers during this time. And there's actually a stitch marker that talks about essential workers that goes with it. So I'm so excited to cast these on.
It's so pretty.
I need to raid my stash to see if I can find I don't know if I want contrasting heels, toes, and cuffs, or if I'm just going to do straight stripes. I'm not sure, but this is definitely getting on my needles, hopefully this weekend.
Nice.
So
fun.
Yeah. It's the cutest colorway ever, and it's so cheery.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's really nice.
I mentioned earlier that I had bought yarn for the Casapinka shawl that I didn't end up using, but I still bought yarn from a local yarn shop to support. And so anyways, this is the yarn that I thought I was going to use. I'll use it for something else because I love it.
It's so pretty.
So it's Riverside Studio. And this colorway is called Gala. And it's so pretty. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've been really into purple lately.
Same here.
Yeah. And then I can never say this brand. It's Koigu.
Koigu?
Koigu. That's it. And I got 3 of these. Nice. And it's a
like
really
an eggplanty purple or something.
Yeah, it's a really deep purple, and I can't see what the colorway is on it. Anyways, it's like a beautiful, like a jewel tone purple.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Are they how big are those skeins?
The tag is really like wound up in here. I'll just take it apart. There we go. So they're 50-gram skeins. There's 175 yards, and there's merino, superwash merino, I believe. Anyways, so I am going to keep these together. I'm not sure if I'll do another Casapinka or what I'll do with them, but I think it would be really pretty.
Very pretty. That'd be perfect for this shawl.
I was just going to say, you can do that shawl.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Very pretty. Oh, that would also be perfect for, what's that other shawl that we like? That the contiguous one?
Right.
Be nice for that too, because it's a good contrast.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a Tammy Gore shawl, but there's another one that I like that I might do instead of the one that you did, June. I do like the one that you're wearing, but I have to look at them both and decide which one I like better. But I'm definitely going to cast on a Tammy Gore shawl, though.
Nice. I think that one was the Drifter, and I think that was the one that I meant to buy that you showed me, and then I accidentally bought this one instead. But it's okay because I love it. They're both nice. Nice, beautiful yarn. I bought a sock kit as well from Polka Dot Creek. I always hear about them on the, especially I think on the Cozy Up podcast. So I wanted to give it a try, and it's gorgeous. So it's a sock set. This colorway is Knitter's Gotta Knit, and it came with these 2 fun coordinating colors, which I love. And this is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon fingering weight. And yeah, I'm excited to
So are you going to do your heels, toes, cuffs all one color? Or are you going to like shake it up and have the blue and the purple in each sock?
I was thinking that I might use both.
Nice. Good.
Like I might do cuff and toe one color and heel another color. I don't know. We'll see.
It's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I like how it's packaged too. It's like completely flattened out and put into like, what do they call those? Like an airtight
Vacuum seal.
vacuum seal. Yeah.
I do have another acquisition. I don't have it with me. I'll show it next time. Was because it's vacuum sealed still. Is from Ginger Snap.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, you'll show it. You'll have to show it
The next one.
Yeah. I did buy a bag, which I think is adorable.
Oh, that is cute.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
It's by she's local to us. I think she's in Sarnia. Zigzag Stitches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
And it's just like a bucket bag, so it opens up nicely. It's almost like a basket bag. And it's got these cute little carrying handles and beautifully made, nice fabric. And yeah, I have another one of her bags that I love. So I thought, I don't know if she was having a 20% off sale or something, but I really wanted to support her because I love her work. And this bag actually is big enough to do a sweater for sure. Actually, I have yarn in there for a sweater.
I love it.
Yeah.
Ready to go for your next knit.
That's right. Yeah. Anything else, Jan?
No. A few things, but nothing that I want to show yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good too. All set. All right. Yeah, so thank you everybody for joining us. I want to mention as well that I'll have show notes on Ravelry. So if you're interested in exploring anything that we talked about, you can just go onto Ravelry and I'll have it all linked there. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Stay safe and healthy, and don't forget about our knit alongs. Still lots of time to knit a sweater, knit some socks, knit a shawl. Come join us, and we'll definitely be posting on Instagram soon about another knit night because we had so much fun doing that. We had fun having a knit night last night with the codependent knitters too, which was a lot of fun. So these virtual knit nights
they're great.
They are.
It's a really great way to connect with people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we may maybe we'll continue doing this because it makes it easy.
It does. It's great. I can wear my track pants while we knit.
That's perfect.
Anyways, so thanks everybody. We'll see you in a couple weeks, and happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
Bye.